Did you plateau or did you fall off the wagon? Hey everybody, it's Brown Applied Fitness, where our mission is to motivate, educate, and empower you to become the best version of yourself. And today I want to ask you that vital question: did you plateau or did you simply fall off the wagon? Because it is so simple to kind of fall off the wagon, and it's insidious. And as we kind of go down that slippery slope, little changes can add up to falling off the wagon. So let's face it, you've been doing your workouts for a while, you were seeing progress, you were stringent, you were sticking to the diet, you were sticking to the workouts, you were diligent, you were seeing the results, and then all of a sudden, boom! It's like you hit a wall. And the first inclination is to think, I hit a plateau. But you know what? That might very well be true. And if that's the case, there's certainly some things we can do as far as changing the routine, changing the diet, making modifications. But oftentimes, it might be you're falling off the wagon. So we're going to kind of break that down into two parts. First is, number one is your nutrition. We call that the slips, the sneaks, and the skips. And what that is, the slips, did you just simply fall off? Did you slip off your diet? Did you just kind of winging it now? Are you just kind of not writing the stuff down like you used to, measuring the food out, and just kind of like eyeing it up? That's what we call a slip. A sneak is something a little more cynical, where you're making dinner for maybe your family or whatever, and you just sort of sneak in a bite here, a bite there, or you finish your plate off your kid's plate, whatever, but you sneak in calories that over time add up. And the last is skipping. Are you just skipping meals, which is just totally erasing your metabolism? Your metabolism is shot, so you're burning less calories. So first we want to look at your diet to make sure we're avoiding the slips, the sneaks, and the skips. All right, number two is our workouts. Because let's face it, you can be diligent in the kitchen, but be slacking in the workouts. Are you putting in those last few extra reps? Are you missing workouts? That's the big macro. If you're missing workouts and going to the gym less often, obviously you're going to see a change there. But even if you are going, are you just not into it like you used to be? Are you doing like a few less reps? Is your intensity not at a 10? Is your intensity much lower? Obviously all this is better than nothing, and we commend you for still working out. But if fat loss and weight loss is your goal, you want to make sure you're putting in that intensity and that effort each and every time. So that's number two. Number three is your sleep. Are you sleeping enough? Because believe it or not, your body loses weight during sleep. That's when you rejuvenate, you regenerate, and you renew while you sleep. And if you're not sleeping enough, you're not going to get any of that. And trust me, you're not sleeping enough, you're going to go back to number one, and you're going to eat poorly because you need that quick energy because you're tired. And you know what? If you're tired, you're not going to work out as hard as you normally do. So you can see how number three is a foundational habit. By missing out on sleep, it's going to affect the other two. So there's a big three things to see if you are in fact at a plateau or simply off a wagon. So here's your action plan. I want to give you two things you can do right away. First is we want to track your efforts. So just go back old school. Start writing down what you're eating, writing down your activity level. We supply you with a fitness tracker for each and all of our clients that you can write down how you feel, your water intake, what you're taking, what you're consuming, what you're expending. By doing that, tracking your efforts, that's no better way than seeing results by doing that. I've been doing this for decades, and it's the number one thing that leads to success is tracking your efforts. Number two is tracking your results, because we want to make sure, are we seeing the results that you want? So you want to be doing an assessment every few weeks. You want to do an initial assessment, and every 4 to 5 weeks, do the assessment. See, are we losing the weight? Are we losing the inches? It's not necessarily that stupid scale, but are we losing the inches? Am I getting stronger? Am I feeling better? How's my energy levels? Am I doing better? My energy, am I less foggy? Am I less lethargic? All things you want to be tracking. So there's a two-step action plan if you decide that you have fallen off the wagon and you want to kind of recalibrate and get back on track. I'm Brown Applied Fitness. If that helps, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and reach out to us if you have any questions. We are here to serve you. Be great.